Hey everyone, welcome to the Blog Relay channel. We are back with another exciting video. In this one, we will show you how to improve your communication skills to convey your thoughts in a way that others can understand perfectly. We have 5 awesome ideas that will make you a better public speaker without having to memorize any fancy words. Check them out and let us know what you think. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's impossible to be hyper-aware of every word we utter, isn't it? We also can't always interpret every response accurately. This is where effective communication strategies come into play. These tactics empower us to articulate our thoughts and grasp others' perspectives more precisely. I'll introduce 5 strategies for effortlessly navigating everyday communication. Watch until the end for a bonus tip that is so simple yet so effective that it will leave you awestruck. Number 1 is clear and concise. When we communicate with others, it's always great to use clear and simple language that everyone can easily understand. Avoid using technical jargon or complicated words that may confuse the recipient. If you need to use technical terms, always provide context to make it easier to understand. For example, I think our numbers went up a bit last quarter, maybe around 10% or so. You could say, our quarterly revenue report shows that we had a 10% increase in profits. This way, you can ensure your message is easily understood and it creates a positive impression of your confidence. Number 2 is active listening. Active listening is all about giving your full attention to the speaker. It's like being a good friend. You want to be there for them, listen to what they have to say, and show that you care. It means making eye contact, nodding, using friendly body language, and paraphrasing. For example, if an employee comes to you with their concerns, take the time to really listen. You could say something like, "Hey, I'm here for you. Let's work through this together. Can you tell me more about what's going on?" This shows that you are approachable as a leader and willing to help. Number 3 is showing empathy. Building meaningful connections with others is easier when we try to see things from their perspective. Rather than brushing off their concerns, we can show them that we care by empathizing with their point of view and working together to find a resolution. Instead of saying, "You are overreacting, it's not a big deal," show empathy by saying, "I understand how you feel. Although I cannot change it, I'll do my best to find a solution that helps you." Communicating this way helps you earn the trust and respect of your team and seniors. Number 4 is nonverbal know-how. Remember, your body language speaks volumes. So next time someone asks you, "How are you doing?" try not to cross your arms, avoid eye contact and say, "I'm fine." This could give off the impression that you are not interested in the conversation. Instead, try conveying openness by saying, "I'm fine, how are you?" while keeping a light smile and making eye contact. Remember that nonverbal cues can vary significantly across cultures. A hug can be a greeting gesture in one culture while it can be offending in another culture. Nonverbal communication includes gestures, facial expressions, posture, and tone of voice. Be mindful of your nonverbal cues as they create an impression of your overall personality. Number 5 is feedback loop. It's important to be open to feedback and willing to change your approach if needed. One common mistake people make is thinking that if nobody has raised any concerns, then everything is perfect. But it's helpful to embrace feedback and say something like, "Thank you so much for sharing your perspective. We will keep them in mind for future references." This could mean using different language, tone, or communication channels depending on the situation. So don't be afraid to adapt and try new things. This gives an impression of you being adaptable and a quick learner. As I mentioned at the start, it's time to reveal the bonus tip for improving your communication, and here it is: wisdom of silence. Not everything needs to be said. Sometimes it's better to stay quiet and avoid getting into unnecessary trouble. Maybe that's why there is a saying that you should think twice before speaking. It can be challenging, but holding back can impress people more than speaking up, even if you know what's right and wrong. When have you spoken about something that you shouldn't have? Share in the comments. And on that note, we come to an end of this video. To summarize, effective communication is the cornerstone of workplace triumph. By embracing the journey of understanding the intricacies of communication and learning from missteps, you can ignite a path toward excellence. We hope these strategies help you on your growth journey. Could you share some of the highlights of your communication skills in the comments? Let's craft a story of growth and achievement together with every interaction. Visit theblogrelay.com for guidance on improving your communication skills at work. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons because more incredible content is coming up.